Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Friday, and we have so much to talk about. Well, we're excited to talk about this particular event. It's huge in Nueces County. Please welcome Jason Floyd, NCJLS, that's a tongue twister, board member and co-chair of the auction committee, and two very special guests are here to talk about the Nueces County Junior Livestock Show. Please welcome Kylie and Jaden. Yes, hi. We're super excited to have you all here. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so let's get started. Tell us a little bit about the Junior Livestock Show for those who have no clue what it is and what's going on there.
Well, this is the 85th annual Nueces County Junior Livestock Show. The Livestock Show is open to any kid that is involved in 4-H, FFA, FHA, or any of the ag products any of the schools or community has. The Livestock Show is not just about cows and sows and sheep and goats and pigs. We also have a homemaking division where young individuals can cook any kind of sweets. They do breads, they do jellies, there's a photography contest, there's sewing contests, there's some elaborate dresses and shirts that are made. We also have a ag mech division. You will see deer blinds, enormous trailers, cotton bale haulers, all kinds of welding products, woodworking products, and a lot of that stuff will come up for sale next Saturday at our auction. There'll be a sign-up sheet. You could bid on those.
Okay, and we're hoping next time y'all visit, we'll get some animals on the show. So it'll be really, really interesting. But it takes me back to when we had a home economics class in school. Is that something that's still relevant in schools, or is it an elective that you have to choose to participate in?
Now they have FFA, which covers most of that, but it is an elective that the kids can participate in, and they can get credit for it.
Okay, wonderful. So Kylie, tell me what you do.
So I actually do the homemaking division along with I Show Pigs, and I actually have a shop project this year. So for the homemaking division, I did 5 different canned goods, and then I have 8 different photography entries.
Wow, girl, you're busy.
Yes, and then I actually have a pig at home, and so we spend numerous hours in the barn getting them ready, going in, bathing them, washing them, grooming their hair, getting them in shape, and making sure they look all nice. Because,
working on their fitness.
Yes, gotta get their physique in. We like to make sure they look nice and pretty, and then we actually have a lot of fun with them. So we go and get to play and take selfies with them. Actually,
so cute. Does your pig have a name?
Her name is Costa.
Costa.
So I actually have 5 of mine own in the barn. And so Costa is for Costa Rica because I travel to Costa Rica this summer.
Love it.
And then I have one, and his name is 2-3 because they have ear notches, and so those are his notches. And then I have one named Astro and Springer for the Houston Astros.
Love it. Very
and then
Texas.
I have another one, and his name is Marshy because he likes to eat marshmallows.
Marshy. Well, it sounds like you stay very busy, not only raising those pigs, but you're doing photography, you're doing canned goods. I mean, you're busier than I am, and I'd like to think I stay pretty busy. Jaden, tell me what you do, sweetheart.
I show steers, and then I have a carcass steer, and I also show heifers. And just like her, I'm also in the homemaking division, so I enter canned goods and anything else I want to cook.
Wow.
And we have 2 steers and 3 heifers.
What does it take to raise those things and keep them in line? I mean, they're not exactly well-behaved children. What do you do to train them?
You just have to work with them just about daily, tie them up, walk them around, just be their friends. Make them trust you, trust them. Yeah,
you can't exactly rock them like a baby. How much do those things weigh?
My steers weigh 1,300 pounds.
Holy moly. So what do you, when you're trying to get them to listen, are you just like, ooh, come on, just pulling them along?
It takes time to get them to learn to walk the way that you want them to.
Very cool. So clearly this is something that you both are very, very passionate about. Do you gain a lot from this experience? You know, being in school, there's so many different after-school activities to participate in. What was it that made you decide to get into this?
Well, for me personally, before I showed pigs, I showed heifers. I've always grown up around cattle, and then one year I wasn't able to do cattle because our barn had been remodeled, and so my uncle was like, hey, you want to show pigs? And I was like, sure. Being around the farm most of my life was just natural for me. I've always been into agriculture, and so showing pigs is just something that I really find peaceful and calming, and so like if I'm frustrated, I'll go in the barn and spend time with them because unbeknownst to many people, they're like our children. Like, they're like my babies.
Like
we spend a lot of time
right?
with them.
Sure.
We're in there for hours at a time, and so They require a lot of time, but we have lots of fun with them.
Very cool. Yeah, it's just like a pet. You develop a relationship with them, and it
Yes.
not only requires a great deal of responsibility, but I'm sure helps you grow up into a more mature adult because of all the responsibilities that you're taking on at such a young age. So tell me, I mean, it's something that doesn't go unnoticed or unpaid for, I want to say. So there's scholarship opportunities. We can win things. Tell me about that. Tell me about the rewards. That's the word I'm looking for.
The show has a scholarship program that the kids can apply for. They give out a substantial amount of money every year. I believe to date it's well over $1 million. Next Saturday, this is all free to the public. There's going to be a blue ribbon sale, and that's going to be at the fairgrounds in Robstown. The kids are able to sell their projects.
Cool.
And if somebody wanted to keep like the chickens or the rabbits or something like that, they could for consumption. Some of the kids, such as Jaden and Kylie, are going to retain ownership of their pigs and steers, where they can go into San Antonio and Houston livestock shows. So buyers will be purchasing a ribbon. A lot of our community has been very generous to the children, and it's usually a great sale. And Nueces County has one of the largest junior county livestock shows in the state of Texas.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, agriculture, period, is just such a huge staple in our culture and a history of Texas, period. South Texas especially. So it's beautiful to see that people are still very passionate about it. It's a lifestyle for you. It's therapeutic, just like music might be for me. So what else do we need to know about this? Because it's not just a one day, come check it out for a couple hours. I mean, this is a week-long event.
Yes, actually it kicked off last weekend with a horse show. Monday, there's several young kids that turned in their carcass steers. Last night was judging of the commercial heifer pens. Today starts the cook-off. Tomorrow there's a large cook-off that's going to be held at the fairgrounds. It's free to the public. There's plenty of opportunities for people to come out and judge the barbecue, brisket, ribs, and what else was there? Brisket,
all you need to
ribs,
say
and
is
something
barbecue.
else.
We're
Chicken.
there.
Will be judged tomorrow. Starting Wednesday or Tuesday evening and Wednesday, the barn will start filling up with animals. And next Saturday is the sale.
How exciting. Well, obviously it's a wonderful event to take your grandparents to, your family to, the kiddos. I mean, expose them to agriculture and all the opportunities available when they get to school. And it's free $99. So let's go over the details. January 14th through 18th, open to the public at the Richard M. Borchard Regional Fairgrounds. So you can check out the full schedule of events, because there's a lot, at ncjls.org. Thank you all so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
And good luck. I hope you guys win all the awards.
Thank you.
I hope you do. All right, guys. Now coming up next, Captain John Little is back, and we're talking rods and reels. So stick around. You're watching Coastal Living.